Firstly, Jay, it's not been an ideal season, but how much are you relishing the opportunity to end the campaign on a high in front of a good home crowd?
Yeah, obviously, yeah, it's been a terrible season to be an understatement. Probably my hardest in 14 years in management, but these things happen over the course of a career. So you've got to take it on the chin. And like I can say at the minute, we're focused on Saturday. Let's finish on a high, get a good crowd down, good game down, and let's just enjoy it. And just there's no pressure on us. It is what it is, and we'll just go out there, tell all the lads, just go out, give it 100%, and hopefully we'll finish on a good result.
Yeah, and Kendal Town, who are visiting Broxteeds Park on Saturday, they've struggled for consistency throughout the season, but they come into the game having won their last two. So, what kind of game could we expect to see?
It could be a good game. We went up to Kendal early part of the season. We got beat, but we give a good account of ourselves. They've got some very quick players. They've got some experienced players. So we know what they're about. Like I say, that's probably the difference. Where what we've not had this season is experience, and I think that's probably cost us over the course of it. But yeah, they're a very good side. They'll be obviously come. They'll want to finish on a high, so they're not coming just travelling down for a knockabout. They're coming down to pick 3 points up and as finish high as they can. They have a decent back end. If you look at the history, they're a big club. Obviously, they've over the last few years they've probably dropped down a bit, but they're still a big club with a big following. I'm sure they'll bring a few, and they're having it as an Hawaiian day, Hawaiian shirt day, so they're bringing quite a few fans down. So hopefully there'll be plenty of colour around the ground as well on Saturday. So it'd be good to everybody to mix in, have a laugh, have a few drinks, and then let's enjoy a game of football as well.
Yeah, and last time out against Northwich Victoria, Jack Smith scored his maiden NWCFL goal. So do you think that's a sign of things to come in terms of how he's coming along as a player? And could we expect more of the same?
Yeah. Jack's he's only a young lad, so obviously to get his first goal in senior football is credit to him. He's been patient. He's had a bit of unlucky injuries, so he's probably not had a run of games that he deserves. But he's got that natural eye for goal. We give him a chance. It was his first chance on Saturday in front of goal, and he took it. He works hard. He gives everything. So I think he's got a bright future ahead of him. If he can keep working hard, doing what he's doing. Like I say, he's just got that natural instinct in front of goal. So we're very excited by him. And he's certainly one for the future.
Yeah, there's a lot of incentive for football fans in the local area to get themselves down to Broxtees this Saturday. We've got free admission for all, bar and kitchen open from 1:30. So it should be one of the better days out to be had across the borough of Wigan this Saturday, shouldn't it, really?
Yeah, definitely, and we're getting as many as the youth team, the junior teams down as well to come down and enjoy it. Obviously they'll come down with the parents, so we want to attract where we can, and I think that's been going to be a big push for us over the summer and going into next season is to try and increase our gate. There's obviously when you look at the cost of professional football a minute, it's really expensive for a day out where you can come to your local non-league side, and for a fraction of the price, you get to watch a game, have a few drinks, enjoy yourself, and it's a different experience. But a lot of people you speak to now who have turned to non-league football have said, it's fantastic. You can go in the bar after you mix with the players, mix with the management, have a drink, have some banter, have a laugh. So yeah, we're trying to get as many people down, young and old, come down for even if they've not been down to the ground for free. You're not missing anything. It's not costing you anything. You come in, you can have a pint, a burger, a pie, whatever, and just come down and hopefully give us a bit of sport.
Yeah, and despite the tricky campaign, the post-match end of awards should still be something to look forward to. Are yourselves and the rest of the players excited for that?
Yeah. So we're going to do it after the game on Saturday. So we're looking forward to just sitting down, giving the awards out to the lads who've deserved it over the course of the season, you know, and then our attention, although it might just be the last game of the season, that's when our attention turns to next season. You know, we've already started planning for next season, so you know, there's a big push off the pitch as well as on it next season. So we want to make sure that as soon as we come back ready for pre-season, we've contacted the lads that we want to contact. We've done the ground upgrades that we've got in plan. So you know, we're looking to kind of get back to where we should be, and it's going to be a big push for us next season. And you know, I'm confident that you know we can turn it around. Yeah, we've had a bad season, but you know, certainly we've got the ability in the players, and we'll bring lads in, and we'll look to start the campaign next season as strong as we can. You know, and come up to Christmas, then we want to be in that running. A little bit different in you know, in the division below to what this one is. You know, there's playoffs, so you know, if you're not in the, you know, if you're not top of the league, there's something to play for. You know, obviously we're going to be aiming to be top, but you know, at minimum you need to hit them playoffs to give you a chance of getting back up, and that'll be the target for next season.
Yeah. Oh, cheers for that, Jay.
No worries, thank you.